Okay, all right, Abhishek, thanks a lot for that. Well, let's focus on Ambuja Cements. The numbers were strong, but maybe not as strong as what it looked like earlier. Now, in terms of revenues, it was much better. The EBITDA number as well was much better, and the profitability number as well was much better. There are four big factors that played out for Ambuja Cements. So look at the standalone numbers because we already have ACC's numbers that comes in the consolidated entity. On the volume front, it grew by close to around 14.5%. Now, that's much better if you compare it with any cement company. Even Ultratech delivered a growth of only around 3%, so that seems to be good. It appears that Pennar acquisition could have come into play, and that's why for a month or so, they could have got the benefit of those volumes. That is the assumption, so some inorganic volumes could have come in there. The second factor is realizations were flat quarter on quarter. Most on the street were expecting a decline of around 3 to around 3.5%. So that's good as well. Now, because the operating leverage played out and the company has been making measures such that the costs come down, so the operating leverage has aided in the lower costs. Power and fuel cost is down by close to 17%. Other expenditures are up only 2% when you have a volume growth of mid-teens. That's phenomenal. That's what's resulted in the EBITDA per ton actually coming in at around 784 rupees per ton, which is much better than what the street was working with of around 550 rupees. However, there were incentives that they have accounted for. So adjusted for that, it's still a beat. It comes in around 635 rupees per ton. So most of the EBITDA beat, or close to 50%, is because of this 138 crores that they've got for their West Bengal unit. And that explains why it was a bigger beat. First look at it, it appeared a massive beat. It's still a beat, but not as big as earlier envisaged. By the way, take a look at the markets. We have slipped in the last few minutes. In fact, we have come off close to around 60 points, and that's happened rather rapidly. The Nifty Bank is down close to around 300 points from the high of the day. BEL has slipped a little bit. Infosys is another stock that's down close to around 0.5% on the verge of moving into the red. So some kind of nervousness towards the end of the trading session, guys.